Okay, this is what my hair looks like if I put no product in and if I just dry it with the blow dryer. Okay, you don't see any curls. It's a hot mess. So just want you to see the type of hair I have. Okay, and actually, as bad as this looks, it's usually more curlier. And the reason it's not is because a few months ago I did get a keratin treatment done to leave my hair curly, which I will post in another video. But it would be curlier. But you could see it's like there's no definition of curls. But this is pretty sad. So just to show you what my hair looks like. Hi. So I'm going to show you how I do my hair daily. And what I'll be using today is techniques that, just with my fingers, that help my curls become nice and curly and ringlets and not so frizzy. And I found this product recently and I think it's been working pretty good for me. And I have been using this product for the past few months now and I like it. I go back and forth, but when I find something, I really stick to it. Okay, so what I do first is the hair leaves. Okay, now just showered it. I'm gonna part it where I normally do. Okay. Actually, I shouldn't part it yet. First, I take some of this. This is Kerastase Nurtritive Oleo-Curl. Okay, kind of smells orangey. Next, orangey. Rub it all in my hair, just all over. I didn't have to part it yet. I wasn't ready to part. So first I rub that all around, then I part it, part my hair. Then I take this and I start with one side. Take like a dollop. And I put my fingers through the whole hair so that it gets all the strands. And I'm starting with the back. It's almost like I'm doing 4 sections. Back, front, back, front. So I do that in the back. And then what I do is, I got this technique when I went to We Dye, which is in the city. It's for curly hair. And it's called raking. So I'm basically taking my hair like that, pulling it down, and then I literally shake it. And that's what gives you the really nice curls. And I've been using this technique ever since I went there, and it works. It makes a huge difference. So I'm gonna do the same, the front part, and then make sure to get in all sections. Do the same. See? Okay. And then I'm gonna rake it. Now that I have all the product in, I'm going to rake it out. See that? Raking it. I might lift up the height, top part, rake. All I do is I rake. The front, I could leave it curly, but what I like to do is kind of go like a flip. So I shake that, and then I'll show you what I do when I blow dry. Then I kind of scrunch up just on the ends. Do the other side. Same thing. And the back. And this frizzy product is really good. I used to use L'Oreal melting gel, but gel has a lot of alcohol in it and it will dry your hair out, and I have very dry hair as it is. I raked it and I didn't show you. Just doing it for so long that I'm so used to doing it so fast. Okay, the front part, get in between, underneath, and literally want to make sure every strand of hair has product in it. Shake it up. Okay. separating the hair with my fingers. You see the separation? Shake it up. Squeeze the bottoms. Now, if I have an event or I'm going out, it's the weekend, I'll put a little more in all around. So just put just a little more in all around. And I know I already shook it, but I'll do it again. The bottom. Okay. Like that. Okay. See how it makes those curls? And then, oops. Okay. So I'm not going to bore you with the whole routine of blow drying my hair dry, but I'm going to tell you, with curly hair, if you don't want frizz, and I know everybody says curly hair you can let it naturally dry. No, to me, for me at least, if I do that, my hair will be frizzy, and I don't want that. No matter what, I always try that, and it always came out frizzy for me. So I do not leave the house unless my hair is dry to the bone. So even when I think it's dry, I still dry a little more. And I use on my blow dryer. Any diffuser is good. And what I start with is, because like I said before, I want that little like dip over there. I just pick this up with my finger and I dry that first with the blow dryer. And then once that's done, I take one side. I mean, I literally sometimes fall asleep when I'm drying my hair because it doesn't take any effort. I literally just scoop one side and I sit there and I just let it dry. And I do the same to the other side and I sit there and let it dry. And then I'll do the back. Now, every time I get my hair done by a professional, and they know what they're doing, believe me, but curly hair is always so difficult, and they start taking the diffuser and they're touching it with their hands and all over, and I end up, looks horrible. It's frizzy and it's big and you don't see curls. So over the years I've learned what to do. Don't touch your hair. Do not touch your hair. Let this touch it only, and don't keep moving it. Keep it in one spot. Try that one spot. Try this one spot. Try the back. And then when it's fairly dry, you can then lift it, the back, with your fingers here, just to get underneath more. Then when you do all that, I go back and I spot dry, because usually this takes a while. So then I sit there a little more underneath the hair, like by my scalp more. So I'll show you a little bit, and then I'll show what I do here. So I'm gonna put it on. You won't hear me now. See how I dried that so that that goes like that? Now it's just nice and straight right there. Now I'm gonna go and do the curls. It's not even close to dry yet, but I'm not gonna bore you with all the details. So I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'll show you some of the back, and I'll be right back. Okay, it's not fully dry, but I'm gonna go to the other side and do that side. Not close to dry yet, but I'm gonna show you the back. Okay, so it's not fully dry, but I did this side, and the back. And now what I'm gonna do is finish drying it in sections. Started doing something without telling you, out of habit. So once I see that it's dry, it's not dry yet, but it's getting there. Now I could start touching it because it's set. The curls are set, and it's not hard because the products I use aren't crunchy or anything like gel would be. But now I start kind of doing this to my hair, and that somehow makes it drier. Like it takes the, if you're using certain products, the hardness out, and it just softens it up and it finalizes the drying process. So I'm gonna do that now. And you see, the first step, I hardly touched it in my hand. I just did that. And then after that, I went back and I was kind of lifting. Now I'm scrunching and drying. So here we go. If it feels too wet in certain sections, like this always kind of takes the longest, I dry it until I feel that I dry it with the blow dryer before scrunching it until I feel like it's more dry. Usually this part and this part takes a little longer. Okay, it's pretty dry. I mean, it might be a little wet in certain sections, but it's pretty much dry for the most part. Okay, so that's it. My hair's dry, and I always do this every time I set my hair with hairspray. For me, this has been working so good for many years. I need a Tresemme. So I spray, lifting my hair as I spray, so it gets every piece to this side. And that's it. Now I can just kind of play with it if I think it needs to look. That's done, that's it. I'm gonna curl up close. I'll show you the back. Okay. So this is how I style my hair. It took me 15-20 minutes maybe. I do that every day. And like I said, if I'm going out, I'll put a little extra to keep it staying put if I'm going to a wedding or something, but that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's helpful, and you can make your hair look like this. I see so many women, and I see their hair. You saw my hair with no product and without using this technique, and I just want to grab them and say, let me just style your hair, because I know your hair can look good. I know it. So try this, and hopefully you'll get these curls if that's what you want. And hope you enjoyed the video.